Hey guys, really excited. I got my NECA shipment in today, and it came with this Usagi Yojimbo and also my Neutrinos 3-pack. So I was gonna start with this one though because this one's probably a little more excited for. I don't know. It's just a really cool character. So let's open up the window, and I've seen some videos of this, and God, it looks awesome. That's just really cool. God, I can't wait to open this up. So on the back, it's that same VHS thing, kind of box, and get these on the back. I'm trying to remember where these came from. I remember seeing them in the leather jackets and sunglasses, but on the side, volume number 8, Teleview Yojimbo. So all there really is left to do is just open this thing up and show you inside. Alrighty, so I got everything out of the package. I'm pretty sure this is a cloak. This is the only thing I haven't unraveled yet, so I'm not going to do that. Because I think I see it in the private shots where it's like a, I don't know, cloak of some sort. Yep, that's it. Oh, that's cool. It's got like in the head there's a wireframe too. So, and then there's the strap and this part too. So I'm trying to figure out how this works. So I'm thinking, I'll get to it in a little bit more, but like there's not like a place to hold his sword. So that's where I'm wondering if this is where that piece comes into play. So, but anyway, so let's get into the figure. So there is like on the box, the whole eyebrow thing. So it's like a little one mark on his left eyebrow. That's actually from the comic or cartoon. So even here, so you can see that it's not like a typo or anything. It does have like kind of one eyebrow up. Man, that's really good. NECA's pretty notorious for their QC issues. I don't really see a whole lot now. There is like this paint in the elbow, but the good thing is it has been is blue, so just the paint rubs off. It's still gonna look okay. Let's see. There's a little bit of gray paint over here. Looks like it got off center a little bit, even like with these little symbols. It looks like a button, but kind of reminds me of a cookie. So articulation is kind of limited. Let's see. And this part's really squishy, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it feels like right in there, there's like that's where the diaphragm kind of thing is. He leans forward a little bit, leans back a little bit. But you can kind of see it there. It's where it hooks up, and that's where your articulation is coming from. He is a shorter figure, so like this just single jointed, parts, which, I'm totally okay with. And then he has like just a single jointed knee, so it's just a space in the back. Let's see. The head has pretty basic rotation. The ears can swivel, and they don't move. They're just pretty much a hard plastic. This whole, I guess it's called a gi. Well, the top part. It's squishy, but the other parts are like pretty hard. And I noticed the elbows are a little tight, so, just be mindful of that. Then he has like a foot articulation, has pegs here at the bottom. Pretty limited, but I mean, he's a shorter figure, so it's like, it looks like he'll just be able to stand kind of normal, so there's that. He does have like a one like this where you can put the hat on it. So I'm gonna try that here, just see how that goes. I'll have to go behind camera, get some leverage. There we go. So So it's a really small peg, so it's like you can kind of see there's this and there's this here too, so it gives a little bit more movement. It's still a little restricted with that, but just want to show you that while I had it out. Yeah, it does go on pretty good. So the samurai hat has like this piece here, and it feels like it would be pretty fragile. I don't really can tell like a front and back from this, so just gonna put it on, see how it looks. And yeah, it feels like it would be fragile, so just be really careful with that. I think it's like the Ronin hat or something like that. I forgot what it's called. I don't know anything about Japan. I just remember that from Ghost of Tsushima on PS4, so that's just my educated guess. Yeah, I'm not totally sure how this works. So imagine the cloak just kind of goes through here. So, like that. I know I'm kind of jumping ahead of the other stuff, but I just kind of want to see how it looks with this on. Yeah, that hat's a little weird. I don't know. And it does have like the steel frame here too, so you can kind of bend it, but it just is like this part, like this U part. But I mean, that is still really cool. And then you can use this and just kind of tie it around, and it's just like a regular strap. So it's a little stretchy, so kind of want to see how well that would do. So I mean, it looks like it would fit around them just fine, but I'm just, you know, super curious. But yeah, oh yeah, you got plenty of room to play with there too. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm curious about this. His thing. It's like sword holster. So like, let me just bring this back out real quick. So in the comics, he just had it kind of like there on his side. And I don't see it anywhere here. Yeah, see both swords there in hand. So, and that's kind of how it was there too. So let me take the cloak off real quick and just kind of show you what I'm talking about. Because I don't think there's a spot for it. And I think that's what that strap's for. So, like basically, this is where the swords would go. But there's no like clip or anything. It doesn't like pop on the side. So I'm pretty sure this would just strap over his midsection, and then this would just kind of stay there. So he just has two swords. This is my knowledge from Ghost of Tsushima too. I think this is supposed to be like the sword, and this is supposed to be the dagger. So, and from what I understand, like the dagger is like a finishing tool. The sword is like you know, the main weapon, I guess. So let me try this real quick. So that seems to just go around as that's actually pretty good. Yeah, I guess so. And you just kind of put that there. So yeah, that's pretty much where his swords would go. That seems to hold up pretty good. It looks like it just kind of hides underneath his stomach part. So, and I guess this part right here is to kind of pull it back out if you wanted to. And I guess you can do the whole full get up if you want to. Put the robe back on. I wonder if you can do the hat. That's what I'm curious about, is being able to hide everything there, you know, within the robe and all that stuff. So let's see. I'm really impressed with this robe. It's got like a good, you know, clothy feel to it. You know, it doesn't feel cheap or like it's gonna fall apart. It's got like a good thickness to it. It's almost like, you know, thread count on like bed sheets or something like that. You know, you know when you get a good one. So I'm gonna put this back on his head. And I wonder, that's one of my big questions. I wonder if you can get the hood over his hat and his thing. So I feel like you can get like a really cool thumbnail out of that, but you can, but it looks a little weird. But yeah, so there is that. And I mean, this works good too. You want to like kind of cover his ears with a hood. Let me try show what it looks like with the big ears, which I might play around that a little bit more to check out a good thumbnail. All right, so like it does look a little weird with the big ears, but yeah. So there's that. Okay. So I'm gonna go over these last couple accessories real quick. So these, let's see. I don't know what you call this, like a throwing dagger or something, and I guess it's a dagger too. This piece always reminds me of Raphael, because that's what the figure had. There's a dinosaur here too, which I kind of forgot where this came from. Pretty simple, just green with like black spots, no articulation or anything. Kind of bendy, but you know, it's there. Let me take this back off. I want to check out his ability to hold some of these weapons. Let's see if I bring this camera down a little bit more. There we go. So let's see. So he does have like 2 gripping hands. God, there's a lot of paint that came out of there. I mean, you can see like on my finger, like the more I rub around it, it just kind of flakes off. So, but it's a white mold, so it doesn't matter too much, I guess. I don't know. So let's see. Yeah, and so this is a big sword. The dagger's smaller, just to kind of show you, but you know, it's like you know, like half an inch smaller or something like that, or shorter. I mean, yeah, one thing that gets me too is like when this thing's here and you don't have the sword, there's nothing like kind of keeping it from falling out. So, have to be mindful of that, I guess. So he does have another one. So for his left hand, and then he has like 2 fisted hands. So, I think that pretty much covers everything. I'm really impressed with this. This is a very impressive figure. I'm trying to think of a cool pose. Oh, I do want to do like a comparison. That was one thing I forgot to mention. So I want to like bring out like a turtle and Splinter just to kind of show you, because he's supposed to be shorter than the turtles and Splinter, or about Splinter's height. So I'll be right back. Let me do that real quick. Alrighty, so kind of get this stuff out of the way. So you can kind of tell he's like a little bit shorter than Leonardo, but he's about the same height as Splinter. I know my Splinter, like he kind of hunches, so, but that's pretty much him standing flat and straight. So he's a little bit taller. Actually, I've got my trusty tape here. So yeah, we're looking at about 5.5 inches for the turtles. Splinters about 5, and then Yojimbo's a little over 5. So that's including ears too. So yeah, I really like this. I like also too, like, what kind of stuck out to me was like they made this like an actual solid suit versus, you know, the cloth like Splinter has, and they went with the cloth with a robe. So I like that because I don't know, always, you know, we always seen him like in that outfit. So yeah, to be honest, this was worth the wait. You know, I think people were pretty pissed off at NECA like usual. You know, charging what, $12-15 to ship a figure. But you know, I mean, you know, QC issues aren't that bad. Some of the little stuff's lingering. I would still give this figure a 9. You know, it may even grow on me and become a 10. You know, it's a very unique and awesome figure, and I'm really glad I got it to have it. And yeah, I'm just really impressed. You know, I mean, they nailed it with a cartoon, everything. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. You know, hopefully you're getting yours too. Let me know what you think, and yeah, I'll see you next time.